Well, it was announced this morning that the last ever episode of Gavin and Stacey will be shown on BBC One on Christmas Day. Writers Ruth Jones and James Corden say they've finished the script for the finale. Well, our reporter Eleanor Rice is back where it all began in Barry for us. Ellie.
Hello, Lucy. Welcome to Barry. It's rather blustery, but it's beautiful, isn't it? And like you said, this has been rumoured for months, hasn't it? And they kept denying it. But today, rather unceremoniously, first thing this morning, James Corden and Ruth Jones put that Instagram post up confirming it. Gavin and Stacey's coming back. I've spent the day down on the island at some places you might recognise, finding out what people here think. It's everywhere you look. T-shirts, magnets, even sticks of rock. Barry Island cannot escape Gavin and Stacey. Outside Marco's Cafe today, where Stacey worked in the series, alongside the locals were holidaymakers from Lincolnshire and the Midlands.
Hey Bryn, what's occurring?
They left it on a bit of a cliffhanger, so we get to find out what happens. A lot of people, including myself, are anxious to find out.
I think it'd die off eventually, but I think year by year it's just as popular. So
you're happy to see the news?
I'm happy to hear the news.
So this is where it all began, 47 Trinity Street, Stacey and Gwen's house. It's also where the last episode ended, with Nessa down on one knee proposing to Smithy. Producers wanted to set the show here. They loved the view. Over to the right of me, it's a gorgeous view of the sea. They wrote to every house on the street, but it was Glenda's that they settled on.
Could you talk me through some of the stuff that you've got here?
This one I had off of Jones and Smithy. It's a signed autograph.
Glenda's had almost 30,000 people through the door here to have a nose around the West's house over the past 11 years.
The first year I had so many people knocking on the door, and the second year I had enough. Then I just opened the door and just let anybody in. The Australian people, they're my biggest fans. And then a couple of years ago we had people from Hawaii.
And it's not only Glenda's life, it's changed. Kaz has been a Nessa impersonator for 5 years.
My life has been turned upside down. I can't walk down the street without people screaming, "All right, Ness, what's it good?" I literally had people knocking my front door to speak to me. It's mental. It's incredible. You can't go anywhere in the world and they'll say, "Oh, are you Welsh? Yeah, where are you from?" But "Oh, Gavin and Stacey." They all know it. They love it, and it's just iconic now.
The new final episode will be on BBC One on Christmas Day, so there's not long to wait to find out if Smithy said yes, and maybe what happened on the fishing trip.